The salts which contain fixed number of water molecules attached loosely to their one molecule are called as hydrated salts. Let's see example of copper sulfate pentahydrate. Here 5 water molecules are attached to one copper sulfate molecule. Another example of magnesium sulfate heptahydrate where 7 water molecules are attached to the one MgSO4 molecule. Next example is of Na2CO3 10H2O, that is the washing soda, in which one Na2CO3 molecule is in contact with the 10 H2O molecules. That's why Na2CO3 is also hydrated salt. Anhydrous salts. The salts which are obtained by dehydration of hydrated salt are called as anhydrous salts. On heating blue vitriol, that is copper sulfate pentahydrate, we will get anhydrous copper sulfate, which is colorless. On heating green vitriol, that is FeSO4 7H2O, we will get FeSO4, which is colorless, and 7H2O. Water of crystallization. The fixed number of water molecules which are in loose combination with one molecule of salt is called as water of crystallization. Chemical formula of white vitriol is ZnSO4 7H2O, in which attached 7 H2O molecules are the water of crystallization. Hi everybody, here in this video we are going to discuss about some important salts, their common name, their chemical name and their chemical formula. So first one, vitriols. What is the meaning of vitriols? Vitriols are nothing but the term vitriol is derived from the Latin word vitriolus, which means the glassy appearance. The salts which having a glassy appearance and which having a certain characteristic color are called as the certain vitriols. For example, let's see which salts I am going to tell you. The first one is blue vitriol, which is very common one. Blue vitriol, its chemical formula is CuSO4 5H2O. It is copper sulfate pentahydrate. The second one is white vitriol. So what is white vitriol? It's a ZnSO4 7H2O, that is zinc sulfate heptahydrate. Then there is a green vitriol. Green vitriol is nothing but the FeSO4 7H2O is the green vitriol. The next one is, fourth one is the red vitriol. Red vitriol is nothing but the red vitriol. It's a COSO4 7H2O. So these are the salts and certain name is given, blue, red and green, like that, because these salts having that characteristic color. After the vitriols, which are the next important types of salts, the next one are the Epsom salt. Epsom salt, its formula is MgSO4 7H2O is the Epsom salt. Then what is the gypsum salt? Gypsum salt is nothing but the CaSO4 twice of H2O is the gypsum salt. If we heat the gypsum salt, then we'll get the plaster of Paris. Plaster of Paris, and that POP having a chemical formula CaSO4 half H2O. We call it as a calcium sulfate hemihydrate. In plaster of Paris, it is the repeating unit. Then there is a nitre, Nitre, nitre. KNO3 is called as the nitre. That in fertilizers potassium is required, nitrogen is required, so KNO3 nitre. Then chili saltpeter. Chili saltpeter. This salt having a formula NaNO3. Abundant amount of the deposits of chili saltpeter are there in a Republic of Chile. Okay, that's why it's a chili saltpeter. Name is given to it. Then the common one, washing soda. Washing soda is nothing but the Na2CO3 10H2O is the washing soda. Then next one is baking soda. Baking soda is nothing but the NaHCO3. Okay, in different food preparations, cake and dhokla, idli, in the different food preparations, the baking soda is get used. Then there is a Barytes, Barytes, Barytes having chemical formula BaSO4. Okay, so these are the some important for one MgCO3, CaCO3, that is a dolomite, that is also important one. So their common name are these one, their formulas are these one, and chemical names are the different one. For example, ferrous sulfate heptahydrate, it's the chemical name. Okay, here I wrote the common names. Okay, so here in the total video, which things I discussed, first of all in different slides I told about the hydrated salt. Hydrated salt is nothing but the salt which consists of this water of crystallization, which consists of certain fixed number of water molecules, that is the hydrated salts. So you can understand easily, all these here from 1 to 7 consist of certain number of water molecules, that's why these are the hydrated salts, isn't it? And if the water, whatever the water molecules are attached, if on heating, if the water molecules are get expelled out, means if we bring the dehydration, then only these salts will remain. Okay, now for example, from CuSO4 5H2O, if the 5H2O are removed, then only CuSO4 remain. So whatever the thing is remained after removal of the water molecule, that's the anhydrous salt, and whatever the water molecules which are loosely attached, that's the water of crystallization, isn't it? And in the previous slides it is also said definition of deliquescent salt is given. Deliquescent salts are the salts which get liquefies by absorption of moisture from atmosphere, are the deliquescent salts which get converted into their solution at a room temperature by absorption of the moisture. Example, CaCl2, MgCl2, HgNO3 are the deliquescent salts. Okay, bye all of you, bye.